Matt, you've had time to reflect on the West Brom game in the end of last season. What are your thoughts now you look back on it?
Yeah, obviously extreme disappointment the way the season finished. You know, we'd been in really good form up until that point, and to lose in the manner we did and get relegated, it hurt a lot. There's no getting away from that. It took a little while to try and get over that, and I think it's lingered a little while. But ultimately, we have to move on. We have a new season that we're really looking forward to. But the pain of a defeat such as that and a relegation is real. Lived it. But like I say, I felt before that we were in really good form. You know, we'd had 21 points from 11 games before that, and the connection between ourselves and our supporters, I really believed it was growing. So it's about taking stock of where we are and making sure we come back stronger.
I guess now it's important that we do put that behind us and we just look towards the future.
Absolutely. You know, we have to move forward, and we have to move forward in the way that we believe is right for our football club. We met on the Monday after West Brom, straight back to work. We wanted to start talking, we wanted to start doing. We have to have a football club that resonates with our supporters. We have to have a team that they can be proud of. And we have to be fully focused on doing that. The character and what Luton Town stands for, that has to be shown out on the pitch. You know, we're close to actioning some of that work. We've had multiple meetings with players amongst ourselves, phone calls. You do a lot of work, and sometimes you're not able to really show it. But we're getting very, very close, and we're really hopeful that in the near future we can go and announce a couple of bits of where our work is taking us to.
So you've been working alongside the recruitment team to identify new transfer targets. What is it you are currently looking for in a player?
Yeah, well, first and foremost, it's character and integrity of the footballer. That's what we want to recruit, and that's what we've been going after. There's loads of other technical and tactical bits that's really important to us as well, but we want players at this football club who want to be here. We want players who are really proud to represent Luton as a football club. We want to work with hungry players who want to go and achieve. And we all know that, you know, the club's been on an incredible journey over the last 10 years. We've got to the very top of domestic football, and on the way back down, I'm sure there's some players that feel that their future might be best served elsewhere, and there's some players that are going to want to come on this journey with us. We want to recruit players that are going to join us and be proud to be here. And, you know, during pre-season, I'm sure we'll do some work with, you know, some players that might end up moving on, because there's some of our players that are going to be wanted elsewhere. That's natural, considering how well they did in the Premier League and some real good performances in the Championship. And ultimately, by the time we come to the end of the window, we'll have gone through that process, and we believe we'll come out stronger on the other side.
How important is it to get the right kind of character to achieve something special in this next season?
Yeah, everything in life comes down to character and who you are as a person, and knitting that together. It doesn't matter what walk of life you're in and what profession you're involved in, it all comes down to that. So for me, it's of absolute paramount that we recruit and work with players that want to be on this journey with us and want to represent our football club. So yeah, we're hungry for success. We've been working incredibly hard over the summer, and whilst we can't see all of that work right now, it's been going on. And once pre-season starts, we'll see it out on the grass. We have to get pre-season right. We absolutely have to get pre-season right, and we will. It'll be hard. We need to be fitter, we need to be stronger, we need to be more robust, we need to be at a level that we can go and attack League One. It's a really difficult league. I've spent many years in it, and it's going to be physically tough. And we're going to need a group of players that can all contribute, because, you know, very rarely do you get any players that play every minute of every single game. We're going to need a group that knits together properly and contributes and looks like a team, feels like a team, and represents our supporters in a manner that they believe that they need to be represented, and I believe that they need to be represented.
And the players are set to return on the 23rd of June for pre-season, right?
Yeah, I'm really excited. You know, it's going to be really good to get everyone back in the building and start working out on the grass. That's what's really, really important with that 6 weeks we've got. First and foremost, we need to consolidate. We need to get the boys out, and we need to get them working and get them ready to perform in the pre-season games. We need to evolve the group. You know, there is going to be interest in some of our players, and going through that journey with them with respect. They'll be part of our group, and if there is interest, then that's standard. That's understandable within football. We'll integrate the new players that we have within the group, and we'll put that put that puzzle together as quickly as we possibly can. There's going to be moments along the way where there is going to be discussions to be had, and there's going to be moments to go through together. But yeah, it's going to be hard work. We have to get pre-season right, as I've mentioned before, and we will. We've got the pre-season schedule set. We're ready to go. Look, we're really excited about the season ahead. There's no getting away from that. We have to be excited. We have to let the past be the past. We have to move on quickly, and we can't carry the weight of what's been and gone. If we allow ourselves to have a hangover, that's not going to be good for what's coming ahead. So we have to let that go. Whilst we acknowledge it and we accept it, we have to move on with excitement and with energy and with vigour. And they're only words right now, but I'm really excited to get back, really determined, really hungry, really energised to put this team out on the pitch for our football club. So I think what I'm trying to say is it's really important now that we've dropped the weight. We look forward with energy and enthusiasm because we've got a really exciting season coming up, and we want to make sure that we approach it with all the energy and all the determination that we've got. So whilst we acknowledge what's been and gone in the last couple of seasons, now our focus has to be looking forward. And I am determined to lead this football club looking forward, and I'm determined to make sure that we're all hitting the new season with the energy that it needs.
And we've announced 2 pre-season friendlies so far, with 2 more to come soon. What are you looking to get out of these pre-season games?
Yeah, so I think it's really important that we mix our domestic fixtures with different types of challenges for us. Obviously, we're starting off at Boreham Wood. I know Luke very well, and it feels like it's a really good game for us. It's not far from home. I really hope our supporters can come and see us and see the journey that we're on together during pre-season. That's a great start for us. A real good pitch, real good team, run by a great guy. So I'm looking forward to that. Gillingham, again, we wanted to try and replicate as many League One games as we could, and I know the manager there extremely well, worked for him for many years with Gaz and assistant Dobbo. So again, we know that will give us a real stern test. What we wanted to do with pre-season was have some good domestic games that, even the away ones aren't too far, so our supporters can come watch us, that are going to gear us up for our domestic season. Plus, with another couple of games that we're going to announce maybe slightly further down the line, some tougher tests against teams who are going to dominate the ball a bit more, that's going to test us defensively in our block phase of the game. And I think it's really important that we have those different tests. So come the League One season, and again, I've had good experience in League One. There's lots of different games. We're going to get physical games. We're going to have to stand up to the challenge. We're going to get real good footballing games where we're going to have to be technically and tactically really, really smart. We're going to get lots of games in the middle that are going to, test us on both ends of the spectrum. So it was really important that we were able to put a pre-season schedule together that challenged us in loads of different ways, and we really believe we've done that with the schedule of games we've got. So for those 2, it's a really good start, and like I say, the others that we're going to announce, I really feel like they'll give us different tests as well.
And then we'll be flying out to Slovenia for our yearly training camp. How excited are you to get out there to Slovenia and have a full-on week with the boys in the warm weather?
Yeah, I think it's really important we do get some time together as a group to bond. As we've said, there's going to be new bodies in the building. We want to really bond with the group, and when you're away, you can have meetings all times of the day because you've got everyone's attention. So yeah, we are looking forward to that. I've heard the facilities are incredible out in Slovenia, so I'm looking forward to getting some time together with the group. We've altered it slightly this year as well because we felt it fitted us slightly better. We're flying home a day early, so we get the day's rest on the Sunday to make sure we get another day's work on the Monday to build into that following week where we've got a couple of games and a really busy schedule. So we've altered that slightly. We've gone down from 2 games to 1 to again get more time on the grass training so we can work the boys really, really hard leading up to that game out in Slovenia. So we've tried to make it our own within the incredible facilities and the offer we have to go out to Slovenia. So yeah, it's an exciting opportunity for us to have the group together, and we've tried to make it our own at the same time, and we'll make it work. We're really pleased with the opportunity to get out to Slovenia. We're looking forward to it.
And finally, what would your message be to fans ahead of pre-season?
Thank you for your support since I've been at the football club. Our supporters are the absolute foundation of any football club, of our football club. Our supporters are the foundation. They are integral to any success that we are going to go and achieve together. I want to stand shoulder to shoulder with our supporters and give them a team that they're proud of, that they can identify with, that they want to talk about with their mates, that they want to show off. That's what I want to do. That's what we want to do together with them. I really believe that the connection was building. Derby away, Stoke away, Coventry at home. There were some really nice moments in amongst that last part of the season where we were, getting victories. And I want to do that more. My whole life in this industry has been spent being judged on winning and losing. And, I know we're judged on winning and losing, and I want to win. I'm here to win. We're here to win together. League One's a difficult league. We understand the tough assignment ahead, but we have full belief in what we're going to try and do. We have full belief in putting together a team in this league. We've done it before, and we believe we can do it again. My message is absolutely thank you for your support of what's been a tough period for our football club. There's no denying or getting away from that. We're not trying to do that. But we are so determined, so energised, so hungry for success. And that's why we work so hard. And that's the only reason I'm here, is to provide a team that they're proud of.